Hey everybody. Hey everybody, it's Abe Shreve, and I wanted to take a moment and share with you a theme that I've seen this week in coaching. And it has to do with the idea that we need to stop talking about a shift is coming. And we need to change the dialogue to this: we're in a shift. The shift is here. The market has changed. Now this is a big blessing for people that are focused on skill development and the right habits. And this should be horrible news to people that are not committed to daily habits and not committed to skill, because the people that win in this world are the people that have the most skill, and they put that skill on display in a systematic fashion every single day. That's it. I know that doesn't sound overly sexy, but the truth is the people that are willing to show up and practice and get good and get warmed up and grind every single day are the people that are going to emerge on the other side of this little market, having gained market share, having increased their business in a world where a lot of people are decreasing their business. So I want to point out a phenomenon that's happening. So a lot of us are recognizing that it's actually time that if we don't have a culture of productivity, it's time that we get one now. So we're instituting, full team lead generation, like everybody's in. Now, none of you have ever done this, but in my past, I was accused of going to a conference or a class or hearing from my coach and doing something. Look at this, hair is crazy, and doing something where I come back and I'm all excited and we're doing this and we're doing this forever and this is the way it is forever. And I trained my team that if they just hold on, if they just stick it out for a couple weeks, I will lose my fire for that initiative, and then things can go back to the way that they were. It's terrible. I pre-programmed my team to lose when I did that. So what I'm seeing now is that we're getting more than ever that we need this culture of productivity and of lead generation. If I thought that I could get an appointment in 20 calls and it's actually taking me 40, then make the 40 calls, right? That's what we're looking for. So what we're doing is we've got these legacy members of our team, this group over here that they've been with us, and they really push back because this isn't how they were hired. And when we pop up with things like, hey, we want you to come to Bold, or we want you to, to do these things, they're really resistant. They don't want to do it. And then over on this side, we've got the new crop. Now, these guys are going to benefit from everything that we know today that we didn't know yesterday. And, they don't have the same tenure that these guys have, which, by the way, tenure is the most flawed thinking in education. Certainly it is here as well. Nonetheless, we got this group of people. For them, we're going to create very rigid standards and expectations that are sure to guarantee their success. So it's daily lead generation, it's so many open houses, it's role play partner, it's they'll attend Bold at least once in a year. We create these standards for them. Not for them, but for them. Now the idea is that this crop is going to grow up in the organization, and that they're going to really start to achieve phenomenal success, and they will if they follow these things. However, our idea is that this will be the top grade, that we're going to raise up these guys. Well, we let these guys, do what they're going to do. We're going to raise up these guys, and then this group over here will see that this group is succeeding, and then they'll want to come over and do it because they realize they're going to get left behind if they don't. That's what we're thinking. And there is not enough marijuana in the state of Colorado to make that thinking work. It doesn't, because what's going to happen is this little group over here is going to gain experience, and they're going to start getting better and better, and they're going to look across the aisle, and they're going to say, why am I held to a different standard than they are? Why am I doing things they're not doing? See, your thinking is that the positivity from here is going to seep over here and overcome the organization. It does not work like that. Not when we have competing standards, or not when somebody has a standard and somebody doesn't. The negativity from here is going to creep over here. And you're looking at one of two scenarios. They're either going to look at you as a leader and realize you don't have the internal fortitude to lead all of us to a standard. You give special deals. I don't want to be in an organization like that. Or they're going to look over there and realize, man, I'm doing things that are creating success and those people aren't. I'm just going to go off on my own. So the best thing you can do for your organization is to create a culture and an environment where people lean heavily into daily habits of discipline and skill building, and constantly be bringing new people in. You want to pour nitrous on your team lead generation? Always have a potential recruit in the room. Always give your people a chance to perform. Put someone in the room that you've said to them, listen, if you're interested in talking to our team, I'm interested in having a conversation. However, before we do, meet me here tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. Come dressed for business. You're going to sit in the room. You're going to be there for 3 hours. If you can't come for 3 hours, don't come for any of it. You're going to come behind the curtain and see the way that we generate leads as a team. And you're going to write a lot of notes. You're not going to say a word. When we're done, I'll spend 20 minutes with you. I'll answer any questions you have. And if you believe, after seeing the way we do it, you can run like we run, then we should talk. This is a great way. Now, what happens to your people when there's someone in the room for them to perform in front of? What happens to you when someone's in the room watching you? See, adults learn by seeing it done, and we all want to perform well. So why don't we just bless the lives of all involved by setting up a specific standard of expectation for what we're going to do in the day. We're going to place pressure on growth for a period of the day every day, and then we'll release that pressure in the second half of the day. I learned that from Ben Kenny. We're going to release that pressure in the second half of the day. Can't always have it there, but we're going to place pressure on growth in the beginning, and that's going to be that daily lead generation habit. And then we're always going to have people that before they talk to us about coming onto the team, they're going to watch us. We want to know right now, do you think you can do what we're doing? And by so, we'll be blessing the lives of the people on the team. So as we head into the shift, I'm going to, let me whisper this little secret to you. You're going to have to grind it out. It's going to be more work. If last year it took you 20 calls to get an appointment, it may take you 40 now, and you just got to make the 40 calls. I promise you, what you gain in this market, you keep. Gary says that all the time. What you gain here, you keep. And it's time to go gain some market share. So for those of you that will be in Austin next week for Mega Camp, I can't wait to see you. And for everyone else, this was on my mind and my heart, and I just wanted to share with you, what I was thinking. I'll tell you, this is really negative for an organization when you've got these competing standards, and it can be very complicated to unify the standard. It's easier said than done. It's super easy for me to sit on this side of the phone and say, oh, you can't do that. But what do? We really genuinely care about these people, and these people may come along with us if we do this right. We may raise this whole organization together, if we do this correctly. And how do you do that? Well, first of all, stop doing it alone. Stop doing it alone. Get a coach. Hire a MAPS coach today. And if you don't know what MAPS coaching is about, then just private message me on Facebook. And let me help answer some questions and help connect you with the largest, most successful coaching organization in the world. Because I'm telling you, if you're on the front line doing this by yourself, you're not doing it right. I'm convinced. All right, looking forward to seeing everyone next week. Peace, love, and all that goes with it.